Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Papa Tab with Tarek, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at some videos to prove whether or not aliens are real. Now, over the past few days, I guess someone reported that there were some beings in their backyard, some 8 to 9 to 10 foot tall beings, and people have reported seeing a flash or a fireball, a blue fireball of some sort going through the sky. So we're going to take a look at some videos and kind of piece things together and see if aliens are real. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so this first video that we're going to take a look at is from CNN. The article says, watch, Vegas police respond to reports of 10-foot creature in yard after green flash across sky. So let's go ahead. You can kind of see that blue fireball.
That's not a problem. I was excited because
Did you see it? I don't know. I'm so nervous right now. I have butterflies, bro. Everyone thought it was a shooting star. Then these people say there's aliens in their backyard.
Me and my brother, we just
Did you see it? Huh? Did you see it?
Yeah, me and him saw it.
What'd you see?
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard, or?
They see like a big. That's what they say. They see like a big something with light.
Can we go that side?
Weird. Just the fact that our partner saw something at the same exact time. If those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that.
Hey, this might sound like a really dumb question, but did you guys see anything fall out of the sky? Like, if you see any, little, well, not little in this case. They're claiming 8 to 9 foot tall green beings that were in their backyard. Sounds crazy, but you never know.
I was trying to stop the video, but it wanted to play the next fucking video. Padma Lakshmi reflects on her time as host of Top Shift. So there was some footage of the police officer in his car, in his police cruiser, where he's like, "Oh my God, I was having a heart attack." But yeah, that's crazy. Everyone, well, yeah, like I said, the police body cam footage caught that blue fireball going across the sky, which is crazy. All right, so now we're gonna take a look at this other video. It's from 8 News Now, Las Vegas, and the YouTube video is called "100% They're Not Human. Witness details alleged alien encounter in Las Vegas." I know it's 4 minutes, but we're just... Oh, well, it says 4 minutes right here. Let me see if I can... See, it says 4 minutes right there. But it will not be 4 minutes for you guys. So, live, local, now. Let's go ahead and watch this video.
Southern Nevada is abuzz tonight with stories about the crash of an unknown object and the alleged sighting of strange creatures in the backyard of a Northwest Valley home.
So it was last night that 8 News Now investigator David Charnes reported about how Metro Police responded back on May 1st after receiving a strange call from a very frightened family. Well, our report generated a global response, and now piecing together the sequence of events has been kind of tricky, in part because the primary witnesses have been almost as elusive as the beings they say they encountered. Chief Investigator George Knapp is as perplexed as the rest of us. George.
As you know, this is not our first UFO rodeo. We first heard about the incident in early May via the Metro Police grapevine. The incident has a lot in...
So this has been a call about a month ago, because we're already in fucking June. It's June 10th. They first heard about it early May.
Common with other bizarre cases from around the world, an alleged crash, strange beings, and bits and pieces that don't make sense. But the police took this seriously, and so do we. Just before midnight on April 30th, Skywatch
There's that blue flame again.
across several western states saw a bright fireball streak through the heavens. A police officer working in the Northwest Valley caught a glimpse of the colorful object on his body cam. At nearly the same time, a Ring camera in the area recorded a strange noise and what sounds like a crash. One family living in a range.
That was such a short video. So obviously the Ring camera doesn't have the best quality, but it recorded the sound of a crash. It sounds more like the warden from Minecraft, if you guys know what that is.
Northwest Valley caught a glimpse of the colorful object on his body cam. At nearly the same time, a Ring camera in the area recorded a strange noise and what sounds like a crash. One family living in a ranch-style home had a much closer view of the object. Two brothers and their father were working on a vehicle in their yard when they caught a glimpse of a sparkly object as it came crashing down, then were hit by what they describe as a shock wave. One of the witnesses, a young man named Angel, has stated when the brothers looked into the yard where the object...
So, did it land in their backyard? Because I'm confused. This is their whole lot, right? This is their house. This is their front, their driveway. This is their whole yard. Did it land in their yard?
Down, then were hit by what they describe as a shock wave. One of the witnesses, a young man named Angel, has stated when the brothers looked into the yard where the object landed, that spot was obscured and blurry, as if by unknown form of camouflage. What they...
Oh, so maybe it like landed in a different yard? Not theirs specifically, like maybe this yard or this yard or this yard. And then he's saying, yeah, he got hit by a shockwave. When I tried to look at the object, it was all blurry, not my vision, just the backyard area. So what I'm assuming he's talking about, it's not like some sort of camouflage. I want to say, so you guys know on a hot day, when you guys are in the car, you guys can see like the road fizzling out because it's so hot. That's kind of what heat does. So like heat, when an object gives off a lot of heat, there's some like minor tweaks to the surrounding air. So it's not giving off oxygen. It's giving off a different kind of gas that's obviously not clear like oxygen. I don't know what it is. I'm not a scientist, but yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like fire gives off like a kind of gas, and it obstructs. It's a little blurry. So I'm assuming if this was like a meteor of some sort, it had to be really, really hot, because if it's blurring out the entire area, then that's probably what it was. Maybe. I mean, then again, it could be a piece of an alien aircraft. I don't know.
Into the yard where the object landed, that spot was obscured and blurry, as if by unknown form of camouflage. What they saw next prompted a frantic call to 911.
So there's two people or two subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes.
Yeah, anything above 6 feet, yeah, it would probably be like an alien, man, or 7 feet, you know, because there are humans that are like about 7 foot tall, but yeah, 8, 9, 10 foot, yeah, it's probably an alien, buddy.
They have big eyes, like I can't explain it, and big mouth. They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
8 News Now
I wish we got a picture or something, man.
Investigators have spoken with family members multiple times in the past 4 weeks, but each of the 3 times we accepted their invitation to do an interview, they didn't answer the door or their phone. These are some of the claims they've made in other public...
You guys heard that? So the news station accepted this family's invitation to come and interview them, but all 3 times that they've come, the family has like not answered. So,
and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
8 News Now investigators have spoken with family members multiple times in the past 4 weeks, but each of the 3 times we accepted their invitation to do an interview, they didn't answer the door or their phone. These are some of the claims they've made in other public forums. Multiple family members backed up the story in an initial police report we obtained. Angel says they heard the patter of multiple feet in the yard. They later heard footsteps on their roof. They saw one of the 8-foot-tall creatures climb behind the controls of a large front loader stored in the yard as if trying to engage it. He got a good look at one of the creatures, he said, a greenish-grayish being with large eyes.
It was a tall, skinny, lengthy creature. It was a gray-greenish color and big face and eyes, and you can see a big mouth.
Long legs. He says he could hear its deep breaths, and when he locked eyes, he was, in essence, frozen in place, couldn't move. In the middle of the yard where the object had...
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd pretty much freeze up as well if I saw a creature like that in my backyard.
In place, couldn't move. In the middle of the yard where the object had crashed, then vanished, a circular impression was left in the soil.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I mean, there's a bunch of tracks. I mean, it could be their son's doing donuts. You guys know that, right? Yeah, no. I was gonna say, like, it would leave tire marks if it was a donut. I don't think it would, though. Would it? Because donuts, you just are going with the side of the tire. I don't know, man. That's a really small amount of evidence. Yeah, this is not really helping their alien case, but go off, sis.
Impression was left in the soil.
Okay, where is this on your property?
Metro sources say the police dispatcher initially wondered whether to send a crisis intervention team to help the troubled witness, but then took the incident seriously. 2 officers arrived 38 minutes after the call, and by then had heard from other officers. They proceeded cautiously and managed some nervous laughs.
I ain't dealing with that.
Yeah, it took the officers 38 minutes. Probably because they didn't think it was like an emergency. So that's, yeah.
A few days later, the family says 2 Metro sergeants returned to the scene to ask follow-up questions. The family says they also saw men in suits and sunglasses driving in a car with government plates cruising slowly past the house in the following days. Nellis and Creech have denied any interest or involvement with the incident. Metro has indicated they believe...
So when they say Nellis and Creech are our Air Force bases that are kind of surrounding Las Vegas. So it's yeah, they're saying these Air Force bases have not said that they're interested in this at all. So I don't know if that's true.
Nellis and Creech have denied any interest or involvement with the incident. Metro has indicated they believe the family that something crashed in their yard. But what?
Someone else has access to it.
You know, you mentioned, George, in that piece that, they were frozen because so many people have been critical of, like, why didn't they get their phone out? Why didn't they shoot the video? Do we know if there's even any video of this incident?
Yes and no. So there's a surveillance camera in the backyard. The property owner keeps that because he's got a lot of expensive equipment there. What we were told is that at the moment this thing comes down and crash, this camera went out, and it was out for a couple of minutes. When it came back on, the object was gone, but the circle was there. We've been told by Angel in multiple phone conversations that he shot video of the creatures. We haven't seen it, and we don't know anybody else who's seen it yet, so maybe he'll release it at some point.
It's getting a lot of attention.
Yeah, all over.
All right, George, thanks for that.
Yeah, so that is the alien videos that we're going to take a look at today. And I know I've already made this video a lot longer than I wanted it to be, so we're just going to end it right there. Well, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button down below. Comment whatever you guys want to comment, subscribe today, and I'll see you all in the next video. Stay safe. Don't get probed by the aliens. And we'll see you all in the next video. Peace.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna